Are you struggling to compete in the cleaning industry? Maybe you feel like you're competing with a lot of people doing the same thing in the cleaning industry. The truth is, the fastest way for you to succeed in the cleaning industry is by niching down. And today, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do that. Before we dive into how, let's talk about why. When you try to do everything for everyone, you blend into the crowd. You're just another cleaner that people know around. But when you niche down, you become a specialist in that area that you're niching down in. Now, let's think about it this way. When you are sick or when you have just minor issues, you might go to a general doctor. Like a general doctor is where everybody goes to when they have natural, just natural ailments or when they're just falling sick, on the surface level. But when you have a heart problem, who do you go to? You go to a heart surgeon. Or when you have a serious skin problem, you go to a dermatologist. Now, the same thing applies in the cleaning industry. When you have a huge problem, you go to the specialist in that field. Now, who do you think gets more paid? When your business says we clean everything, that's just average. People just, people can't really relate or attach any value to your cleaning service. But when you say stuff like we specialize in moving mobile cleaning or tenants or landlord, or when you say we specialize in corporate office cleaning for maybe corporate spaces or stuff like that, people immediately see the value in what you offer. For niching out makes you stand out in the crowd. It makes marketing easier because you know who you are speaking to, you know the kind of language to speak to those people, you know where they are, you know your target audience, and best of all, it makes you even charge special rates at very, very good value. Now let's get into the juicy part, how to actually niche down. And I'm going to be explaining this in 5 different steps. Number one is that when you are choosing which part of the industry, cleaning industry to actually niche in, you want to be mindful of the kind of machine or the kind of labor that is involved in that niche that you are trying to choose. For example, if you are planning to go into floor restoration, or if you're planning to go to maybe anything that has to do with floor or carpet and the likes, it requires more machines, more equipment for you to actually follow up on, or for you to even start that niche. And if you are choosing to go into maid service or just regular residential cleaning, it is actually more low cost, and you can start with a little budget. You can start with, actually you can walk around a little budget to start with. Now that is one. So you have to be mindful of the kind of niche that you're going into and how much it will actually cost you to work on that niche or be a professional in that niche. Now secondly, number two, you want to start narrow then expand later. Niching down doesn't usually mean you are boxing yourself or you are staying in a confined box. It simply means you are trying to specialize and you're trying to know how to service people. This makes you focus. It gives you this amount of focus. It teaches you everything about marketing and all. Then when you become an expert in that field, you can now expand. For example, you can start by doing maid service for busy moms. And when you know how to treat these people well, when you have been able to scale it and you have a lot of people, a lot of returning clients already, it becomes easier for you to even expand to office cleaning. Before you even do that, there are already a lot of busy moms asking you that, please, because we love your service, we love the way you take care of our homes, can you please clean our office? Can you already have a lot of people asking you out on jobs already, so it makes it easier for you to even scale to something else. You want to study your competitors and find their gap. Whatever niche you decide to take on, go on the internet, go on Google, search for those people that are already doing those kind of jobs. Then look for reviews, look for the good reviews, the things that they did very well that makes people always patronize them. Also look for those things that they did badly, why somebody gave them a 2 star, why somebody gave them a 1 star. And those are the things you want to focus on. Those are the things you want to get right for your own niche. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Try to network with this kind of these people as much as you can. Always make sure you bring value to the table. Don't just go to people and suck out information. If they have a course, if they have a consultancy fee, be ready to pay something, hear from them, see how they operate, their business so far. And most importantly, you want to gather as much information as possible from their clients. And this is where you go to their website, you go to their reviews on their Facebook page, Instagram page. You want to check their Google reviews. If they have GG reviews, you want to make sure you know all these things and focus on how to make yours stand out. Map out your ideal clients. Who are the people that you actually feel drawn to? Who are those people that you feel you want to solve their problem? Who are those people that you want to network with? That is where you ask yourself these questions. And these people are actually your ideal clients. Sometimes it might just be people you feel comfortable around. It might be people you have this connection with. When I started, I wanted to claim for single moms. I wanted to help them, manage their time. So what I was concentrating on at that time was maid services. And you can also start from that because it resonated with me because I was also a single mom. Now, looking at it from this perspective, it might not necessarily be single moms. It might be corporate office owners. It might be real estate agents. It might be building contractors. You want to niche out. You want to carve out those people that are your ideal client. This way, it makes marketing easier because you know the kind of words to say to them. You know the kind of things to say to them, and you are able to aim and target better. When you aim at a small percentage of people, you're able to gather a chunk of them instead of just, aiming for the entire part of the circle. I don't know if you get the picture of what I'm saying exactly, but this literally means aiming at a particular spot and being able to get your target instead of trying to capture everybody into the picture of your cleaning service. So this is what I mean by carving out your ideal client. You want to know the kind of people you speak with, you want to monitor them, you want to go online, search for those things that they have problems with. You want to go to all these websites that answers your questions on those your target audience. You can even search them online, see the kind of problems they have around cleaning, and make sure you solve those problems with the way you talk to them. For example, your campaign messages, your ad messages should be around those problems that they complain about, while you be giving them a solution to those problems in the way you speak to them.
And then finally, niching down doesn't always means you have to be stocked. It is only a strategy for you to grow faster in your business. When you pick a niche, try it, test it out for a period of 3 to 6 months. See how it works. See
So
how
you want to
much
pay attention to how much you enjoy it. If it works, you stick with it. If it doesn't work, you adjust. This doesn't mean you have to be stuck in just one niche. It is only a strategy for you to grow faster in your cleaning business. Some practical niche you can actually go into in the cleaning industry are maid services, medical center cleaning, move in, move out cleaning for real estate companies or for tenants or landlords. And then we have post-construction cleaning. This is targeted towards building contractors and also real estate owners. All of this niche has their own challenges and also their own opportunities. Your job is to stick to one that favors your environment and the resources you have at that time, that point in time. Now, believe me, I know that niching down can feel scary. You might be thinking, what if I lose out on other clients or other opportunities? But let me tell you the truth, you are not actually losing out on other clients or other opportunities. You are actually creating focus by niching down. You are simply making it easier for people to know what you do and why they should choose you. I have a cheat code that is entirely free in the link in my bio that gives you access to 30 days free content ideas that you can be posting directed to your targeted niche or targeted audience. Be sure to click the link in my bio to get yours right now. And if you ever need help with around your cleaning business, you need somebody to talk to, you need a one-time or one-on-one consultancy with someone that is an expert in the cleaning industry, be sure to also click the link in my bio and get access to me. Bye for now.